grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no breaks on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hey, the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no breaks on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hey, the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
gotta be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hey, the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you move it, ain't no running it back. Southside, hey, the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you move it, ain't no running it back. Southside, hey, the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do that.
All right. 200 boys in the building. Salute to everybody that's here. Mics are not hot yet. I will let you know right now. Hit the like button real quick. Hit the like button. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Don't forget we got the TTS on. So anybody that wants to drop a $4.99 super chat, it will be read on the loudspeaker by AI. Make sure you guys support the channel. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Hit the website, www.shophaterworld.com. Moderators in the building. If anybody's getting out of hand, go ahead and put them on a timeout. Do not block nobody. It's just timeout. All right. Mics are now hot. Opina, what up?
Hey, what's up?
We're in the building, baby. What's up?
Hey.
Chilling.
Mic check.
Mic check.
We got Juvie in the building. What's up?
What's up, y'all? It's Juvie. Nice to meet y'all. What's going on? What y'all into? Thank y'all for tuning in.
Opina, what up? Let's do a recap real quick.
Yeah, man. We had a PK.
96.
Yeah, we don't got to put the 96, he said, but we had PK from Bell, City of Bell.
Hell yeah.
From Cam. He was dope, man. He came through, slid up, talked about it. It was long overdue. Did you see that episode with PK? He's a rapper from Bell, City of Bell.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, he's coming up, you know. He's got a catalog he's building.
THW-fire emoji.
What's that, the AI? Yeah, it's
We got AI trying to chime in.
upcoming rapper, man. He did his thing, so be on the lookout for him.
Hell yeah.
You know, it was dope. Super dope.
All right, there we go. Yeah, it's too loud.
What was that? The
TTS, yeah. Appreciate that, Patricia.
Hey.
Okay, I changed the name on this thumbnail because it was PKAYY.
yeah, that's what it is.
Double Y. I didn't know that. I thought it was just
PK96.
Yeah, the P and the K.
Yeah, because that's his Instagram name, but you know, his stage name is PK.
Where is he from?
The City of Bell.
Oh, hell yeah.
Los Angeles. They're like the double S, South Side, Los Angeles, I believe.
Nice.
Upcoming rapper, you know, in his 20s.
Okay.
That's prime time, man, in your 20s.
It really is.
You know, you got to get it when you're young. He's definitely getting it, so salute him. I met him in Denver at a show. We did a show together like about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, that's recent.
Yeah, it was popping.
Oh, yeah.
We both flew out there, and the promoter, salute David Pistols once again, got us everything we needed, so it was great, man. Salute PK.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I told my own podcast because I wasn't really feeling too well. I was sort of like under the weather that day.
Yeah.
So I feel like guilty sometimes that I don't give them my best performance.
Yeah.
So I told them, hey, we'll get it back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
we'll go on here, fool. He's about to do his album shit, and I think that'll be better for him.
Okay, we'll
run it back in the album room, and I know he's gonna be bringing some heat. You know, dude's talented.
I know where I'm going for my next album.
That's right.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I might sound biased, but I like a lot of when people are chasing the music. I like to see it like from hard nosed grind.
No, yeah.
I don't like to see a lot of antics. It's cool.
Yeah.
I respect artists when they're hustling. They do the antics on camera.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool. This is just my opinion. I like it when they get it from the gutter and just grind.
What do you mean, like the drama and beef and stuff like that?
Yeah, like I understand it. I'm okay with it, but that's like not my
forte.
Not your style.
Yeah, I like to see rappers when they're coming up and they didn't do a lot of that. It just makes it more of a stronger hustle.
No, yeah, like a more genuine grind.
You know,
like
because
you're like, ooh, he deserved it or she deserved it.
Yeah, because if anybody can go on and just like start the drama real quick, and then boom, you're known, and boom, you got a million
for the wrong
views.
Reasons, yeah.
And so like I like to see rappers like that. PK is definitely one of them. Salute, big dog.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, he's cool. He's cool.
Yeah,
he's
cool.
welcome back.
Shout out to him.
That's another bridge that we have right there. That's another door. That's another connection.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, a good homie left on good terms. So he's always welcome back.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's get into some news.
All right, let's do it. We're gonna hit it right here. It says smuggler gets caught with 220 grams of cocaine under his wig.
Ooh.
Yeah, it says Colombian officials at the international airport were in for a surprise when they discovered someone attempting to get one by them through a disguise. A man was departing on an Amsterdam flight when he was footsteps away from stepping onto his plane when authorities pulled him to the side because they were suspicious of his hair. When the wig was fully cut off, it showed the pods ingrained in the inner part of the wig. Fuck.
That
Props
is like,
it says props to the security. Fuck the security, man.
for real.
It says 220 grams of cocaine, which would have been equal to 10 grand. I don't know. You think that's worth it?
So he had it in his hair?
Yeah. Well, it showed. They were saying that it's.
Okay, so the security is the one that had suspicion and the one that caught it out, or?
Yeah. Security for suspecting something was off about the hairdo. They put in the comments. They said, "Oh, that's why Opina's got a man bun." Now you guys know. See,
The secret's out.
the secret's out. Yeah. But do you think that 220 grams of cocaine or 10,000
no.
is worth getting caught up at the airport?
Honestly, no. Like, you gotta. Why the hell would you put it under your wig? You know.
Why would you do illegal activity to begin with?
That's true.
Yeah,
Why
that's the
would you?
question.
Like, why? What made you even think that was a good idea? Like, what was going through your head that day?
Look, this is what it is. I used to have a I used to live in a trap house, right?
Oh shoot.
And that was like the command center where we would take off from, right? And a guy that was my roommate, well, not in my room, but another room or whatever. He used to drive the illegals from Calexico this way, right?
Okay.
He was the driver.
On this side already.
He was he was in Calexico, and he would drive them to LA or wherever they had to go, right? And that fool used to always put heroin or coke in the trunk of his car. And I'm like, why the fuck are you doing that, dog? And he goes, I'm already riding dirty. If I'm gonna drive, I'm already planning on not getting caught, so I might as well make all my trips worth it.
That's crazy.
That makes sense though.
He goes, think about it. He goes, I'm already planning on not getting caught. If I get pulled over with the illegal aliens, I'm already going to prison, dog.
Yeah, you're going to federal
So,
prison.
He's like, I'm just gonna go all in.
I might as well go all in.
Yeah.
And that fool, no hiding it, no nothing, just in the trunk, just like that fool. And I swear that fool never got caught.
Yeah.
Damn.
Never got caught.
They're crafty out there.
Never got caught.
Hey, fool. Hey, you know where the Salton Sea's at? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you heard of it? The
Yeah,
Salton
yeah,
Sea? You know where the Salton Sea's at, right?
Yeah, we got property there.
Okay, so it starts in Imperial County and then ends in Indio, Riverside County. There was a guy that used to take a boat, and so he didn't have to go past the border checks. And he would
Oh, no
start
way.
in a little town right there
Hey, that's
Really?
smart.
in an island where the Salton Sea
By the
starts.
111?
And he would take the water up, and they wouldn't go out there because there's no border patrol. And then he'd get to Indio without having to go through the
Wow.
yeah.
He found the loophole.
Yeah, but that water, if we get sick off that
That's-
water.
Yeah, but he had a bone and he would go fishing and shit, act like he was fishing. Nobody's gonna bother you out there like that.
Big up you and the show.
What?
Big up Juvie and the show.
Oh yeah, salute.
Hey, woo! Shout out to Gabriel Rodriguez.
You guys gotta type it up different so it could read it, because sometimes you know how certain words can't be pronounced, so find a way to trick it into spelling it so it could read it correctly. Because Juvie is with an exclamation point, right?
Yes, it's JUV exclamation point, you guys. Juvie.
So Juvie,
Yeah.
you would probably write it like Juvee, and it would probably read it correctly.
Okay, yeah,
You know
you're
what I
right,
mean?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
I got this piece of news because of what you said the other day. I went and I wanted to look it up.
Let's see.
It's-
Blue
Yeah.
Blue was talking about being immortal, right?
Being
yeah.
immortal?
Yeah, and it
Oh,
says
shit,
right here.
okay.
This is from a source.
Let's hear this, guys.
It says humans could be immortal by the year 2029. Nanobots may take aging optional. A futurist predicts. What if death became optional? According to famed futurist and computer scientist Ray Kurzweil, we could achieve immortality as soon as 2029, thanks to the rise of AI nanobots, genetic engineering, and brain-computer interfaces. He predicts microscopic robots will soon repair our cells from within, stopping aging in its tracks and shielding us from disease. What do you think about that?
As the guest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What do you think?
Honestly, that's insane to think about, but I'm not too surprised because, with the whole robots and stuff and them already having AI and people are already buying robots and shit for intimate stuff. So I'm not too surprised we're going that route. But
Flying face emoji.
honestly,
Taco
guys,
emoji. Fire emoji.
I don't know.
Emoji. Fire emoji.
Oh.
Tacos or burritos.
Hey.
Burrito emoji.
Hey. Tacos or burritos? I don't know. That's hard.
Yeah.
Tacos.
Tacos, yeah. I don't know. I think that's like scary, but at the same time pretty fucking cool. Cause like imagine being able to reverse aging.
Would you want to live forever?
I don't know about that.
I would like to live
I
forever
would like to
until
live for
I
a
feel
long
like
time, but like yeah, call it ends when you want to call it
when you're
ends.
done, you're done.
That's true, yeah.
you know.
But it's like anything, you know, when you're at a good party and then you just don't want to leave, that's how life will be. As you
Yeah.
keep going for like 300 years, you're like, okay, I'm
You ever
ready.
seen the
Yeah,
movie- you
I'm
ever
ready
seen the-
to-
You ever seen the movie Time? I don't know if it's called Time.
Is it with Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, with the watch.
Yeah,
with
Yes,
the watch.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how time is valuable. They work for time.
Yeah.
And they, you know what I mean?
And that's their money. And
That's their money.
That's crazy.
And if they don't buy time, they die. It
Yeah.
sends like a shock to their heart or something. Yeah.
Even once it's gone, for like the second, you're dead.
You're dead. That's how his mom died.
Yes, his mom
Yeah.
died. Yeah.
They were in the trenches and she just didn't make it. And then someone rich, just gave up all of his time,
All of
all
his
their
time,
time
yeah,
or
give
something
him all-
like that.
yup.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
He was living for a long time.
If you guys had the option to be immortal, would you guys?
I would. I want to.
It's not my interview.
Good one.
Not my, but I will say this: if you think about like organic
Yeah.
foods, they
Yeah.
kind of stop you from aging
That's
a little
true,
bit,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So they already kind of started with
Yeah.
that. Now imagine all AI has to do is come up with the right formula for you to just regenerate permanently.
Mm.
Because like because I see people, athletes now, like before, like in the 90s and now, the way they exercise and the food they eat. Look at LeBron James; he's already 40 and still playing
Yeah.
like
That's
he's
true, yeah.
25.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know.
And
Well, he don't
basketball?
play like he's 25, but
Well, he averages more points and rebounds than all of them.
For him being like the age he is,
Yeah,
he's
it's top
still,
5, yeah. So,
he's
you know,
still, like,
they're
genetically
already
strong.
kind of on their way.
yeah, facts.
On their way to doing it. So I thought that was cool.
Hell yeah.
What up to OG Moses in the chat? Salute Greenleaf Botanicals.
Oh, he's in chat. I got some more
They
news.
got they got the guy that did that to Tory Lanez. Did you hear about Tory Lanez the other day?
Oh, yeah.
No, what happened?
Really?
Let me in. I have no idea.
Fill her in.
He got stabbed in prison.
14
Recently?
times.
Yeah, 14 times.
In the head, in the face,
Back,
in the
everywhere.
back. His lungs collapsed.
What?
Yeah. And it was by a Mexican. And they
Oh, shit.
There's another podcast that tried to start a little race war thing.
Do you guys
Yeah.
know what started it?
I don't know.
No, I don't know the details.
Probably prison politics and stuff
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
You know, but it was a Mexican. They put his mugshot out today. He's already serving life for something else, so most likely he don't care.
What prison was it at? There was
Tehachapi.
Oh, that's over there by Blythe?
No, it's up north.
Oh, is it? Okay, yeah, I'm not familiar with
No.
Yeah, it's up north.
Heard of it, but
He's
Yeah.
suffering in prison then, huh? Is he okay? Like, is he in the
He's
hospital?
breathing now.
Is
He's
he-
breathing now.
and talking, right?
Yeah. But they, when they put out the report yesterday, they said that he was going to make it, but that was a false report. They just said that to make it look good, for the prison wouldn't look bad. But he was in critical condition yesterday,
Yeah.
so he could have passed, but he didn't.
Dang, what a warrior.
Imagine being rich, fool, and going through that.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
You know,
it's unfortunate. You know, I don't really know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've heard of Tory Lanez and he's got some jams out there,
Yeah,
but I'm not like a super
Fanatic.
Are you
on
a
his
fan?
music.
I'm not too
Yeah.
much,
come
no.
on.
I mean,
You know why he went to prison?
Yeah, because of Megan, right?
Yeah.
Megan,
You
yeah.
think he did that? You think he shot her in her big horse feet?
I don't know, because everyone's going back and forth, and it's a whole bunch of, he said, she said. If he did it, that's fucked up. But if she just, it goes both ways. I really don't know.
You know, she roots for him to stay in prison.
damn, cold,
Yeah,
huh?
she does, bro. And she's supposed to be a gangster rapper. What kind of gangster rapper takes a stand and sends a man to prison?
Yeah. Well, that's the new style.
You know,
That's fucked up, right?
you know what? Why I think she roots for him? Because she knows that he went to prison and he didn't do it. So if he comes out, if he comes out of prison, he can send her to jail. So keep him in jail.
That's twisted. Imagine.
Think about it,
Yeah.
bro.
Dang.
Think about it. Right?
Yeah, she wishes him to stay there. Huh?
Yeah,
It's
fool.
cool.
Because she knows that if he comes out and that fool gets a lawyer and does all that shit, he can expose her and send her to prison forever. Fuck her.
Yeah, well, man, I hope Tory Lanez is cool. I don't know the situation, but do we even know, is he on a regular prison yard, or is he in?
No, that's a SNY yard, I think. Or
okay,
50.
so I can't really.
But he's black though, so the politics don't concur with him. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Not the homie politics. So it might be a bad yard for
a homie,
homies,
yeah,
but it might
sure.
not be a bad yard.
Especially for him, since
for the
he's a
blacks.
target, because he's also famous,
Yeah,
for sure.
So
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, no, I 100% know. I get what you're saying.
Okay.
Let's go to the next one. It's five people were stabbed in a Riverside sober living facility yesterday morning. The incident was reported around 4 a.m. at the facility on 4th Street and Fairmount Boulevard, according to the Riverside Police Department. Details are limited, but authorities said a resident of the facility stabbed his 5 roommates. All of the victims were taken to the hospital, one of them in critical condition. A motive for the alleged attack was not available.
Damn, son.
So you go to a sober living to like get right, to get right and to be out of the drama.
dang.
And then one of your, it's not surprising though. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
No, because I feel like people in sober livings, I've never been there, but I've had like a relative or two been there. Sometimes they're a little bit unstable because they're
Oh, that's true. They're like relapsing.
they're
and
kicking
shit, huh?
drugs. They're
Yeah.
trying to like do better. Their mind state's not 100%. And
That's life, homie.
yeah, but
That can happen anywhere.
but someone could snap though while they're there.
Anywhere they can
That's what I'm
snap.
saying. Yeah, no.
Homie can get mad right now.
That's snap. Yeah.
You can say you're looking at his woman sideways. He might get up and snap on you.
Snap on everybody on the whole chat.
You know, that's how, that
On the whole
it can
chat.
happen anywhere, fool.
He's gonna jump to the screen and get all these guys in the chat, huh?
It can happen anywhere.
But that's what I'm saying. But there though, I think it's like I said, they're all drug addicts. They're all
Yeah, true that.
I mean, it's
They're
just,
already all a little psycho.
Yeah.
You know.
Plus, maybe they're forced to get sober too. Maybe they're not.
don't
Maybe they're
want
already
to.
mad because there's someone's forced.
fuck.
to
I
be
didn't think
there.
of it that way. Yeah.
They're forced to be there.
Like they can't take a hit. That shit gets irritating.
Yeah. All bad.
Yeah. So 5 people were stabbed, 1 in critical condition.
Did they catch the suspect?
Yeah, they got him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Was he also in the?
He's in the sober. He was
Oh,
living in the
shoot.
sober living. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a halfway house, right?
I don't know, bro.
Or is that
I'm
the
not
one
familiar with them.
Because the halfway house is the one that the judge sends you to,
But yeah,
and then you got the homes where you sign up to go.
yeah. But I
get
think
better.
sober living, you can just like go there to live if you're free
Yeah.
and you're a drug addict and you want to go to sober living, you can go. You don't have to like have a case or
Yeah. So you gotta pay to be there.
probably pay to be there like monthly or something. Oh, here's some pretty cool news. I seen Mr. Capone was on the Be Real interview. You
I
seen that?
too. Fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he's got a song coming out with him. I guess a video.
Thursday.
Be Real was making a deal about it, talking about. You know who Mr. Capone is?
No.
No?
Do you
I
do you know
don't.
anyone?
You're funny.
Well, she's out of the loop, so that's good.
Hold on.
She's out of the
Hold on.
box, bro.
Fill me
Let her
in.
be. Let her
Who do you
be.
listen to?
Fill me in. I listen to a lot of like old school music.
He's old school.
Like what?
What is he like? Name a
No,
song.
forget about him. Who do you listen to?
Okay, I listen to Trinier.
What the fuck
CV
is that?
Trinier?
What is that?
You don't know who
don't know.
Trinier is?
Tupac?
She's no. Tupac,
Tupac.
yeah. Tupac, Snoop Dogg.
Tranier, but keep going. You were saying Tranier. What else?
Trinier. I listen to Schoolboy Q, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. I listen to Drake.
Okay. I know those
I
people.
listen to
I know those people.
yeah.
Do you at least know who Cypress Hill is?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
That's
She's
who
lying
interviewed.
to you, homie.
No.
That's who interviewed. Name a song.
I'm not lying.
Name a song by Cypress
I
Hill.
can see it in the eyes.
Name a song by Cypress Hill.
Stop.
Be real. All right, let's
Y'all
leave it.
are putting me on
But
the
go ahead.
spot.
Go ahead.
No.
Continue the paragraph. What was it about? They have a song going on?
Yeah, they got a song coming out in a video. So B Real was just announcing it's coming out. I think that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was saying that a lot of people in LA, B Real was saying that they're starting to come together and do collabs
I
and
see
stuff.
that.
Yeah, and I think that's cool, man.
But you know why though, right? Because they're old and washed up. Nobody
you
cares
think
no
Be
more.
Real and Mr.
Aw,
Capone
don't
are
say
old and
that.
washed up?
How much you think their
Don't say
video?
that.
Miss Lady Pinks.
Does she?
Miss
no.
Lady, yeah, I know Miss Lady Pinks. I fuck with Miss
You know
Lady
Miss Lady Pinks, but you don't know
Yeah.
Mr. Capone?
Y'all have to tell me a song. I'm
She's
bad
right
with
there.
names.
That's her doll right
I'm
there.
bad with names.
Hey, how many views you think that's gonna get?
The video?
Yeah. You think it'll reach over 100,000?
I think so.
I don't think so. I
What do
hope
you
so.
think?
I think it's gonna cap out like at 45, 50,000.
Nah, it's gonna get more than that.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm wrong because it's gonna go on all their platforms.
Yeah.
I just don't think that it has the hype it would have had 10 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, you're right about that, but I mean, shit, 40, 50,000 is still beating 90% of anything out there.
Yeah.
I mean, facts, bro.
No, for sure. You know, they did a top 10 Mexican rappers in California, and Capone was
Oh,
number
shoot.
2.
Was he really?
There you go.
There it is, yeah. Who was number 1?
Number 1 was I don't remember, but Little Rock. Oh yeah, Little Rock.
Lil Rob.
Oh,
Hell
okay.
yeah.
Little
Hell
Rob?
yeah. Of course. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, you know that one because he's from San
SD,
Diego.
SD.
Come on now.
Damn. Talk about being biased.
Nah, don't say
No
that.
LA
Not
love.
even. Not
Oh,
even.
Yeah.
No LA love.
Well,
You wear
shit.
Chargers gear too?
Nah.
Okay,
No. No, I used to live in LA though.
that don't count.
2022. No. But I'm just saying. I used to live in
Oh,
LA.
you used to live in LA? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into it then, man.
No more news?
Nah, we done with the news. Unless
Sure,
you got
let me
some-
see. Hold on.
You got something, and then put it
Let
up.
me check,
Let's
let me
see,
check.
let's see.
Let me see. Sometimes you be missing the juicy stuff, bro.
Oh man, nah, juicy stuff. Shit, salute Hater World though. Media.
Okay, here's a good one. A woman files divorce after she asked ChatGPT. You know what ChatGPT is, right? This lady sent a picture of her husband's coffee to ChatGPT, and it told her that he was cheating, so she got divorced based off the coffee mug.
So the coffee mug said that, and she said, "I'm divorced."
Yeah, so the husband left the coffee mug, and
Yeah.
then the wife took a picture of the coffee and sent it to the app, and the app said your husband's cheating on you.
Fuck.
And she
Dang, she said no questions asked. I'm just gonna.
you think it's
handle
that smart?
business.
You think it's that smart?
No.
I would not. I wouldn't leave my man if ChatGPT told me to, like, oh, your man's cheating. I would talk. I don't know. That's crazy.
It's supposed to be the smartest like software in the
Yeah,
world.
like no mistakes, no errors.
Yeah, because it has like every known bit of information that man ever knew in one app. So here, let me read it. Watch. It says, a Greek woman ended her 12-year marriage
12
because
years.
ChatGPT told her to.
Damn.
After making Greek coffee
Shit.
for herself and her husband, she took photos of the grounds left in the
Oh
cup
my gosh.
and asked the app to interpret them. Following a rising trend of AI assisted, the chatbot reportedly saw signs of infidelity, specifically that her husband was fantasizing about a woman whose name started with a letter E, and this woman was trying to destroy their family. She filed for divorce without telling him.
Without telling him. 12 years.
Man. Yeah, I wouldn't believe that shit.
Freaking ChatGPT.
I wouldn't believe that shit.
Oh wow, bro. Fucking wow. I would believe it.
Would you believe a human if they told you? It's like the same thing.
Yeah, I feel like I would believe a human.
More than an AI?
Yeah.
Like if someone came up to you and was like, your
that
husband's
weird?
cheating on you, you're going to take their word for it?
I'd be like, well, shit, maybe he is. Maybe they saw something I didn't.
Damn.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't trust none of that shit. No AI, no humans. I'm going to ask my dog, like an actual dog, my pet dog first. If that's what we're doing, I'm going to ask him for advice. You feel me? What's the chat talking about in there? We ready? Let's get it in.
Lost and young. I hope she
All you
stays
gotta do is put
protected.
cameras. Just put cameras in the pad.
You hear what I said? I'm going to ask my fucking pet dog then, if that's what we're doing, asking AI and humans.
For real.
Yeah.
Hey, I posted the link to the website. It's pinned up above, so you guys can click it. go to the website, show some love and support. Yeah, go ahead and introduce our guest.
Yeah. We got a Juvie in the building. What's up, Juvie?
What's up, y'all? How you guys doing?
Hell yeah. Give them a little rundown, a few sentences, and then we're going to get into it.
All right, I'm Juvie. I'm 25. I come from San Diego. I do music. I'm also a model. I also do acting. And yeah, this is my first time being on the Hater World podcast. So stay tuned and yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, a lot of high energy.
Hell
You
yeah.
come in with that high energy. That's cool. That's a good thing, man. You know, able to come in and you came in and talk right to the chat. A lot of grown
You
men, they're
got
scared.
to.
They're scared to stand in front of that screen.
Yeah.
And that's the truth.
They don't want to be seen. No, I love it. I love it. I
Yeah.
love the
Interaction.
territory. Yeah, I love what it comes with.
Yeah, that's a good sign because you gotta kind of embrace all that. You know. Okay, so where'd you grow up at? Where were you born?
I grew up in San Diego. I was born in La Mesa, so it was like a
Wait, La Mesa?
Yeah, La
like
Mesa.
like next to Santee and Lakeside.
yeah,
What is
Wow.
that?
yeah.
That's like East County.
Yeah.
Well, I went to seventh grade at a school in Santee. Santee.
yeah.
No, excuse me, Lakeside. Tierra Santa and Lakeside.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
I
I've
went
heard
there.
of the city, but not the high school.
It's a junior high. It was a junior high, just
Okay.
for a brief moment. Right. That's all that area right there.
Yeah.
So
So,
you were-
that
so
was
you were in La
the
Mesa.
hospital that I was born in. Yeah. And then I grew up in Lemon Grove. Like I kind of went to like City Heights from like not City Heights, Euclid. And then I kind of just stayed in like Lemon Grove when I still
Lemon
stayed
Grove,
there,
yeah, that area. It's all right there too.
So
Yeah.
how far away is it from that other girl from San Diego? Do you think? Fallbrook.
Oh, Fallbrook is by Temecula.
Yeah. I would
That's
say,
like an hour and a half.
40
Not 40,
hour.
hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like by Riverside County.
Yeah.
More.
Got you.
Oh yeah.
She kind of lives in the heart, more of the heart, closer to Dago for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like more towards the city where everything's cracking and stuff.
that's cool. So how was it growing up in Lemon Grove, San Diego as a whole?
Honestly, I didn't realize I was living in the most like one of the most dopest cities in California till probably
Wait, say that again. Hopeless.
No. Like I didn't realize I was living in one of the most like I don't know. I feel like San Diego is beautiful and like
Okay.
me growing up there. I just thought it was normal to live in San Diego. Like I just
Yeah.
thought it was just a regular. This is where I'm from. Whatever. There's
That's all you know.
beaches. Yeah, everything. Like when you grow up there, you don't really see it as exciting. Then you just like whatever. It's whatever. It's like growing up with celebrities. It's like whatever to you, and people are
Yeah.
like, oh, that's dope. But you're like, oh, this is my normal.
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I guess until I got a job in Old Town when I was like barely like fresh out of high school. And if you guys are not familiar with Old Town, it's like a tourist attraction in San Diego.
Super dope there.
Hell yeah,
been
super
there? You gotta
dope.
go there.
It's they have a lot of like Mexican they have a whole bunch of like villages. It just looks like little Mexico because it literally like they just didn't touch anything. It just stayed the way it stayed, and I love it. So you literally feel like you're in Mexico when you're in Old Town. But that's where I worked at, and everybody there was like obviously tourists, and they were just like, San Diego is so beautiful, and they would just hype it up, and it made me it showed me like a different perspective, and I'm like, oh damn, like San Diego is a shit, like California is a shit, like live 2 hours away from LA, I can go like everywhere, beaches, whatever. Like that's when I started to like gain appreciation living in San Diego. But I was a little shy girl, like
Yeah.
a little shy girl, a little timid. I feel like that was me growing up. I always loved to sing though. When I was little, I liked to perform in front of my family, like growing up really, really, really little. But then I kind of just didn't really, like if I were singing, I would like lock myself in the room. I didn't really want anyone to hear me other than like my family that like lived with me. But other than that, I was just always super shy. Like I didn't really do anything in high school either. I just kind of stayed in the background. So
You have both parents growing up your whole life?
yeah, they were together for a very long time. They never divorced. My mom just passed. But they were always together, and like they raised me. They raised me good.
Your mom passed recently?
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
2 years ago? What did she die of? You don't
She
mind me
had
asking?
cancer.
She had cancer.
sorry.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, she had to have been young.
Oh, yeah. She was like
'Cause
49.
you're 25? Yeah, yes. So your parents raised you, good family, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
No gangs, obviously.
Why not?
Well, I mean, she was raised by both her mom and dad.
So what?
I could tell though. I could just feel the vibes, bro. No gangs in there.
Ask her the question.
Your mom or dad gang members?
Nah.
No.
Uncles?
My tios, that's another question.
Yeah, that's another question. Okay, so you know a little bit about that stuff, but so you know you grew up a good family.
Yeah.
And so you went to high school where Lemon Grove?
I went to Spring Valley, Mount Miguel.
What kind of
Spring
music
Valley.
was your parents listening to at that time when you were growing up?
My mom was listening to like a lot of like Chicano rap, or she was listening to like oldies like Stevie B. Wonder, Duran Jones. My dad, he was kind of like listening to 80s rock. So I grew up in a very like versatile home, so I feel like that kind of made me not just trap my songs or trap my music in one box. Like that made me want to venture out. Like soon I want to do rap, I want to do rock, like I want to do it all, Spanish rock, everything.
So what are your parents' background, ethnicity?
So my mom, she was born in Tijuana, Mexico, but she crossed like as a baby, so she was actually born and then she was raised in LA up until she was 13, and then she moved to San Diego. And then my dad, he was born in Texas, and then he grew up in Illinois. He moved to San Diego for the Navy, and then he found my mom.
He's white?
No, he's Mexican. Both of my parents are Mexican.
Okay.
Yeah, but my mom was born in Mexico, my dad was born here.
Okay.
So big Navy town, San Diego for sure.
Hell yeah.
They got the shipyard and all that. Oh yeah. So what got you into like singing? You said you were singing when you were little and stuff. What made you want to sing like as a little kid?
I just always liked it. Like I would always I would be watching like novelas and just like movies and stuff, and whenever there was one type of like musical or any kind of like song, I would just grasp it like super quick. Like I would just like out of nowhere, like I would listen to it once, and then out of nowhere, like 3 years old, just already remembering it, and it'd be in Spanish. And then
You speak Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys?
I don't.
Oh.
No sabo, yo nada.
Oh, okay. We got no sabos in the house.
Nah, I understand a little. I could hold a little combo. You know, I'm not
Shout
gonna
out
lie.
to the no sabos.
I'm not gonna lie to the chat. Yeah.
I wish I knew.
Yeah.
I mean, it's never too late to learn. You know?
I need to take acting
You gotta
classes.
take some acting classes, guy. Yeah. So you can do you sing in Spanish?
Yeah.
You do, huh?
I do, yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Okay, so you started singing young, getting the feel for it, and
Yeah.
did you ever like do any like you know how they have like the talent shows and stuff like that, like in school? Did you ever do any of that?
I wanted to, but I was just too shy. But
that's right. You said you were shy.
I was really shy. But I always knew that I liked to sing. Like that was not even a question for me. I just kind of always shied away from it. But I feel like my family, we were always music inclined, and my dad played the trumpet when he was in high school, and my mom, she told me when she was growing up, she liked to perform like with her sisters and brothers and stuff. And then my grandma, like she was also like the party animal, like she would have like a bunch of parties at her house. My grandma, yeah,
Damn,
she was
grandma
like,
was a party freak.
she was. When
What
they
kind
were
of
living in
parties she was
LA, she
throwing?
would throw like a block party, like have people turn up so
Yeah.
no one could call the cops. She's like, you can't call the cops, I invited your ass.
Damn, I want to meet grandma. Where's she
Yeah,
at?
no,
Partying
she's
it up.
turned. She's the grandma that will be up in the club turning it up. Like she,
A panther.
yeah. And then,
Panther, damn.
yeah. And then I also have my Theo. Shout out to DJ RC. He's also a DJ too. So he's doing his thing, and so it's always been around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
music's
Fire.
always been around in the family. Yeah, there's a lot of artists like that too. Yeah, there's a couple artists from Dago like that. Remember that like dad was into music and everywhere.
Passed
So
it
that's
on.
cool. So
Hell
then
yeah.
so then you started so after high school, did you graduate?
I graduated 2017.
Okay, so that's good. Well,
Yeah.
that's a good
couple
thing,
years
man,
ago.
because sometimes a lot of
Have you put that high school diploma to use? Is the question.
Honestly, I feel like it's just.
Answer is no.
answers no.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Right?
Let me
Yeah, it's
dissect
answers
it
no.
real quick. I
You
don't
can't
know.
die. It's either yes
I
or
just
no.
feel like what does that even mean? You know, like you just show them, you put on your job application, I graduated this time, like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's more for like college or like a degree.
Oh, a degree is way different than a diploma.
Yeah,
that's for sure. 100% sure. You're gonna get your money's worth with a college degree, and that's facts. Because I got a lot of nephews like that. Yeah. Well, I think like a high school with a diploma, I think it's more like just a thing for like your family. You know, like, oh, I made it, mom, or whatever. But it doesn't get you anywhere because those jobs are like at that point are common sense. But like to be like an engineer and build the inside of planes,
like
you gotta go.
Jobs.
You gotta go to 4 or 5 years of engineer school, like at UC Irvine or something. You know?
Yeah, I feel like a diploma just gives you that ticket to like expand on your education.
If you want to, right?
If you want to, yeah. But for me, I don't. So I guess to answer your question, yeah, no, because I haven't furthered my education or anything.
So when you got out of high school, what'd you do? Did you get a job or?
Yeah, I got a job. I worked at the mall and then Old Town.
Which mall?
It was Plaza. No. It was Parkway.
Parkway. Okay. They got one out there by old Qualcomm Stadium. Was it Mission Valley?
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
That one is with. They have Mission Valley and then Fashion Valley. Fashion Valley is the one that always gets flooded for it being like.
Yeah. Which one has Blanco Tacos? Have you had that spot? Oh man, that one spot. Go to there, big dog. Blancos, yeah.
Blancos Tacos. They have them in the Fashion Valley.
And Monello.
Okay.
Have you had that?
Monello?
In Little Italy? Oh, I know all the spots.
I'm the one from San Diego.
And the Corvette diner?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Corvette
thank God, yeah. I've been to all those, man. Those are, my bad. Those are delicious. What is it called? Corvette is fire.
Diner, yeah. It's like the little 50s theme.
That shit's been there. That shit has been there since I was a kid. A long time.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
I didn't even know it was for that long.
Yeah, that's like Brandon's Diner on steroids.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Okay, so after high school, you got a job. At that time, was your mom sick?
No, my mom got sick like during COVID. Like 2020.
So 2020.
Like the worst time ever, yeah.
So you're like about 2 years out of high school at the time, I'm assuming, right? About that.
Like 3.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so were you there like helping her with her care and stuff like that?
I was, yeah. It was a very rough time for all of us, especially since we were also going through lockdown and COVID.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
It was just a crazy time.
You have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I have an older brother.
Just one older brother?
Yeah.
So you guys were there holding it down for moms and stuff like that?
Yeah, my dad especially. He was taking her to all of her appointments, everything. Like, it was rough for all of us, but I'm just happy she's resting in peace, you know?
Yeah. And at that time, so you got into music around that time, I'm assuming?
Yeah, literally, like before she got sick, I already had songs written out without even having the intention of like hopping on a studio. And then my uncle DJRC, he had a studio, and then he was like, hey, like niece, I have a studio, like you want to come through, because he knew I like to sing. So I was like, fuck yeah. And then that was kind of, I started like 2020, but honestly I wasn't taking it too serious. I didn't really know the business side of it. I didn't really know like the legal side of it. I just knew I liked to sing and I wanted to make music. I just didn't really know how to get up there. Like, I didn't even know how to like drop it on all platforms at the time. Like, I put it on SoundCloud because I didn't know how to do it like on all platforms. But yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And now that like I'm fully, I think it's been a year. It's been a year since I've been like taking it serious and just like hustling, and I've already gotten so many opportunities my way, and it's just crazy, you know, what happens when you like just pull full, you put your mind into something like full force, and things just start coming.
Well, Lupina found you.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Who's the number that calls? I'm gonna give you the number because I don't have it written down, but they were on me, man, for
about what?
Months, like your manager or something.
Yeah, Danny.
Is that who it is?
That's Danny, yeah.
Man, he was relentless. And I mean relentless.
That's my manager.
Well, that's good, though.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he was relentless,
Good
and
manager.
he kept sending me songs and your Instagram and
Lotus Music Group.
there you go.
Lotus.
Music group. Yeah, man, he was
Shout out
on
to
me.
you,
And
Danny.
not just that. I took it in because he tunes in and he's in the chat and he tunes in and he's dropped, good comments and has made calls
Oh,
and
really?
like he's
Oh, yeah,
I don't want
I
to
know.
say a fan because we're
Yeah.
family. He's a family member,
Yeah.
so that made it more like, okay, let me really look, because we get stuff submitted all the time, and then I just thought it was dope that you're young, you're coming up, because that's what we do on here. We try to get the artists that are coming up, and then we bring the old guys on too. I don't like to say that because I'm an old guy. Yeah, we bring the OGs on here too, but
Yeah, everyone needs love.
yeah, and so I thought it was cool, and I did listen to your the music that you do have. Your last EP, I think it had
Oh, yeah.
3 songs.
Yeah.
And I got the vibes of a Sublime.
Hell yeah.
And I know it sounds crazy, but I listened to the little EP and it sounded like hints of Sublime, the instruments, and it's not all the way there because it's a little different, but I got that. Or what's your inspirations? Like, I wanted to know because I listened to it and I'm like, oh, I could hear a little bit of that.
Yeah. Yeah, for like reggae, it's definitely like Tribal Seeds. They're from San Diego, Revolution.
Because that's kind of what Sublime was, like reggae. type.
Sublime.
Alternative.
Yeah, they were kind
Yeah,
of.
it's like reggae,
They
like,
reggae,
yeah,
Sublime,
Rasta.
yeah.
Reggae.
Yeah, like those some of their style, like a lot of their styles, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the vibe I got, bro. Like, you like Sublime?
Some
Little bit, some songs, yeah.
Some stuff.
That's what her last EP was kind of vibing. That was cool. Yeah, it's different, bro.
If you like to smoke weed, some things
Yeah.
definitely smoke too and
I'm
stuff.
drug free. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool though. Yeah, so I heard it and I heard the singles you have out. You said that you weren't taking it serious. What played a role in that? Why weren't you taking it serious?
I just feel like with the whole my mom getting sick and just like transitioning to like, that was when I also took the leap to like move out here too, to LA. So it was just like a lot was happening and I was just kind of going through like a roller coaster in my life. So I just didn't really have the full like commitment. I just feel like now that everything's kind of finally like still for me, like I don't have anything like juggling. I don't have a huge like impact in my life like when I did when my mom was sick. Like, it really traumatized me. It traumatized everyone seeing her on her last days.
So life got in the way.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, life just was life, and I just didn't really
Life goes first.
want to.
Yeah, life goes first. Yeah.
You gotta make sure your priorities are straight first before you move on to
Yeah.
anything else.
Facts.
You brought your fiance?
Yeah, my man.
Oh, your man. Yeah. You supportive? Yeah, and everything.
No, yeah.
That's you need that.
Yeah.
You need that. That's a fact.
He's also an artist himself too. He also has like music videos and
Oh, okay,
all
shit.
that. I'm dropping my music video from the EP Unwind. I'm actually dropping it tomorrow. So if y'all want to stay tuned, it will be on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna drop it tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
My very first music video.
How many songs that got on there? Or it's just one song?
Yeah, it's one song, but I have 2 more music videos for the other 2 songs on there.
Okay, I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
I'm gonna make a music video for all of them.
Okay,
And I have one already.
then what you said your mom died a couple years back?
Yeah.
Yeah, so is that when you really got serious because the weight of that was off, possibly?
That, and I was just going through I was just in a toxic relationship too. So I felt like he was holding me back as well, just because it was not healthy. So I just did not want, I just didn't have the right space mentally. But when I when I touched base with San Diego and went back to home, I just found a spark again, a drive,
Cool.
something just went full flesh, and I've just been going forward ever since and moving up.
Well, it tends to happen, relationships and music. It's hard to juggle, because especially when you shine a little. It could be the most littlest, or it could be a lot, or it could be in between. But sometimes it happens when the other person sees it. They kind of feel like
Yeah.
it ain't them, or they're not getting it. You know, they're shine on, and it kind of interferes. You know, it's just the way it works. It's weird.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, like for homies, like they do rap videos, and you got a girl, and you got all the girls in the video. Your girl's tripping.
Yeah.
100%. Like there's no way around it.
Yeah, and like some rare cases, you'll have that one girl that be like, you know what? It's just you know, it's just part of the game, just part of the image. It's nothing too deep. But the majority of girls will not like that. You're
Right. Oh yeah, 100% sure. Yeah, I mean, even if they say they do, like, yeah, go ahead, Opina, you could do that. I'm not tripping.
They're
you know,
tripping.
or like I try to get my girl to pick the girls. Like, here, you pick the girls, and she'll do it and be like, yeah, thank you, that's cool, because it gives her a little bit of empowerment.
Hell yeah.
But then when it comes down to it and they show up, then she's like, like, what the hell? Then it's if it's not one thing, it's the other. I'm like, but you picked them. Yeah, but I didn't say they could wear that or do
yeah,
this.
but I didn't think she would actually show.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so it's like you can't never win, so you gotta like.
Yeah, I'm like, is that why she left? No, I'm just kidding.
You gotta try to make sure it's even understanding, and because the goal is to do what you need to do and get to that goal of getting your music out and your streams up. And
What Jenny 6ix9ine did that one, she said, if your other significant other don't support you, you're never gonna make it in music.
it's facts. It's facts.
She said, so you know, is that true?
It's true.
No, it's
100% true.
It's true because you know that they could hold you back a lot from shining because they're just so like, you know, they just don't want you to get that attention.
But does it work out? Because what if the female wants to do certain type of content with somebody else, and the husband or the boyfriend not cool with that? Would you consider that being held back too? Think about it.
Shit.
But I don't know. It's a dog's world. That's what I'm saying. Like, depends on what you're going for, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you a dog and
Listen, you do a music video. You're a female, right? You do a music video with a guy, and the guy wants to be all up on you. If you're with somebody, that's not cool.
I feel like you have to set your boundaries, you know? Just be like,
shit.
I'm
But if
down.
that video is gonna get 5 million streams,
Then you done
you know
sold
what I mean?
out.
And I mean, I'm not saying like to if you got to make the video look like sexy, if it's about a female and a love story, and you got to make it that way, you already wrote the song to do it that way, so you got to play it out like that in the video. You can't downplay what you wrote.
No, that's true.
You understand what I'm
But
saying? Like,
is the other party comfortable of that going on?
they never gonna be.
So then it's not good to be in the relationship while you're trying to pursue something like that, whether it's an acting career or a music career. Now, actors, when they kiss, I get it because they're getting paid millions of dollars. It's a little different.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the
But when you're
money's
an
there.
up-and-coming artist, you know, you're going to kiss another rapper and you're going to lose your relationship over a song that probably not going to ever go nowhere like that.
Okay, so
That's crazy.
here's a question to you. Brandon, did I say that right? Brandon, he's about to get an acting role,
Okay.
and he's got a tongue kiss the girl from Avengers, Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, that's my lady.
Okay, he's got to, and he's got to lay up in the bed with her, but the paycheck is $2.5 million. Are you going for that?
I mean, yeah.
There it is. There, yeah. I mean, if
It's
he's a
an
legit,
acting role.
He's already plotting. Fool.
yeah.
He's already plotting.
He's like, okay, how do I make this happen?
Yeah. I
She
mean, if
already
he-
gave me the go. She gave me the green
in
light.
the future, he's gonna be like, remember that one time?
Oh,
when you
yeah.
said, "Give me a
Remember that
pass?"
one time at the Haters
I mean,
World?
if you're a legit actor, like you're a legit actor, and that's what you're doing, you didn't ask for it, but the role got handed to him. It's not like he chased her and
Yeah.
he tells you, hey, I got to be in this
Business.
bed scene.
Yeah.
I
It's
got
business.
I got to
Business is
tongue kiss her.
business,
We're
you
going to
know?
get it in for about 15 minutes. But
15
Damn.
minutes. That's
That's a long time.
crazy.
yeah, but the check is
15 minutes.
But the check is 2.5
I'd be
million.
like,
That's a porn
Shit,
movie.
dog.
I'd be like 15 minutes. How many? You
Scenes.
know,
Well,
say
there's
how
a lot
many
of takes
scenes.
though. They cut it like that wasn't
That's
cool. Do it
different.
again.
Yeah.
Do it again. You gotta do it
That
again.
wasn't passionate enough. That wasn't
is vice
sexy
versa.
enough.
He gonna be good with that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
reverse the question.
Oh shit, bro! You gonna be good with that? He said 2.5. Sign me up.
Damn, I don't know, dog.
Yeah.
To see your old lady kissing another dude.
Well, you knew the job was dangerous. If I know my girl's an actor, bro, I mean, Any role could get called upon.
But you know what? If it's two actors, like you're an actor, he's an actor, it's different because both of you guys understand.
Right.
What
but
it is.
One civilian and one actor, it might not be.
That might not work.
That might not work.
One left out.
But those are good, valid questions to bring to the audience because it's not easy. You know,
It's not. You
Easy
really have
game,
to trust and.
I was telling her that when I.
Now you know why Jenny 6ix9ine don't and not with her husband no more.
Oh, she's not.
She filed divorce. Or
Now you know, chat.
Now you know why. Damn.
Look at this dude trying to send 149.
Son, where'd you find this?
It won't read it.
I know.
But salute.
Salute. We'll take that. Yeah. So I mean, there's just different situations, but at the end of the day, if y'all can understand each other, it could work a lot better. What's the goal?
No, yeah,
because the goal sucks. Like if he's over there doing an acting scene and the check's only $2,500, it ain't worth it. You know what I mean?
But then again, you got to remember everything's a stepping stone to get to where you're trying to be at.
That's true. Yeah,
it might not be so valuable and important right now, but give it a couple years, it might be the biggest thing you've done. You never know.
Yeah, that's why I don't turn down any like show or any like performance that's handed to me, whether it's a big audience or small audience. You never know.
You follow Reverie? Mm-hmm. You know who Reverie is?
Yeah.
She recently did a show, and it was somebody took a video from the crowd.
Yeah. And, but that was not true.
Okay, yeah, but they made it seem like nobody was there. It made it seem like it was only one person in the crowd. But she's a big artist.
That was a rehearsal.
Yeah, it was a rehearsal. But they try to make it seem like nobody was there.
Yeah.
You would do a show with nobody in the crowd? Just one person or two?
Honestly, yeah. Because whether or not, probably not. Well,
remember, you're getting booked. You don't know who's going to be there. You go on
never
stage,
know who's watching you.
And then there's only two people that show up.
I mean, hey, a performance is a performance. It's a show. You know, if I had a videographer, that's content. You know,
smart move.
Great answer.
So you wouldn't turn it down?
No, I wouldn't turn it down.
Okay.
That's a good answer, man.
Shout out Reverie.
Shout out to Reverie.
To Rev. Would you do a song with her?
Hell yeah. Hey, if you're watching this, hit up my manager.
Hey, it's an influx of females rapping right now. You got
a little bit.
No, there is a lot of them there. You got Too Dank. You got Reverie. You got Natalia Chacon. You got
P Killer.
You got that girl from Imperial Valley, J Rocks.
Yeah.
You got who else? You got
all these females holding it down.
There's a lot of them, man.
Oh yeah.
Where's this female empowerment coming from?
I think it's coming from. Honestly, I just think it's our time, you know? I just feel like there's not that many females in the game. I mean, there is, but at the same time, there isn't. So I just feel like we just finally want to let ourselves be known.
Chicana Rosas, my bad.
Oh, yeah, Chicana Rosas.
You know who that is?
Chicana Rosas, no.
You need to Google that name.
Okay.
Yeah, she's big.
Do you feel like being a rapper is a man's thing?
Being a rapper? Nah. Hell no. I don't think so.
You think it's for anybody?
I think it's for. I feel like as long as you got the skill, the drive, you know, the personality for it. It's more than just skill. I feel like you also have to know how to, you know, you also have to have like the personality for it too. You can't be shy. Like you just can't be like working in the studio and not really showing anything in person either. You know.
So you gotta have the whole package.
You gotta have the whole package, the whole thing.
Let's go back to that because you said you can't be shy, but you said that you were shy coming up. What made you not shy anymore? What made you, come to the light and say, "Hey, I want to be on camera. I want to do this"? Because you said you were shy like most of your life coming up.
I just feel like it took a lot of growth in me, a lot of fixing my insecurities, and finally seeing the spark that I was hiding for so long, and just knowing that it comes with everything. I love the hate and I love the love. I love the good feedback. I love the bad feedback. Like I just love it, and that's how I am when I go on shows, when I'm out there and out here in front of everybody. Like I just kind of just put that aside, and I just feel like I worked on my confidence so much. I just was so shy for so long that you just get bored of it. Honestly, it's boring being shy and
you conquered it.
You conquered one of your fears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would you ever jump off a cliff like what do you call that, gliding?
Like skydiving?
No.
He's like, would you just kill yourself right now?
No. There's
You don't get no better questions than that.
no.
Damn, son, where'd you find that?
No, because I seen when you were talking about empowerment.
If you did jump off a cliff.
He said, going from woman empowerment to jumping off.
Wait, can I have a parachute?
Yeah, that's what I'm
have a
saying. It's a parachute jump, bro.
Damn, son, where'd you
Oh
find
my
that?
There's this dude. It's like a big. I'm gonna send it to you after the show.
Okay, hell yeah.
And he's been jumping out, but with more females, and it's cliff jumping with the parachute. He ties the girls to him. Girls that want to like get rid of their fears, and it's like a viral page. It has like 1 million followers. Yeah, bro. So that's why I was
Came
like,
off weird with that word.
yeah, no,
Wild.
Yeah, well, because you said empowerment, and that's what he was trying to do for them. You know, it's give them that thing.
Shit, if he would offer me that, honestly, I feel like I would take it.
Yeah, try something different.
Are you open to collabing with other females?
Of course, always.
Is there like a list that you have
I
before
honestly,
you collab with someone?
I would love to collab with Kali Uchis. Like, she's one of my biggest inspirations, and I feel like I get a lot of reference to her. A lot of people are always like, you remind me of Kali Uchis. So,
Who is that?
Kali Uchis, you guys don't know her? She's like a Colombian. She came off on SoundCloud, but she like rose off of SoundCloud. She collabed with Tyler the Creator. Kali Uchis, she's pretty big. She's pretty big.
I think
I know Karol G.
wow,
Karol G too. Hell yeah, Becky G.
Is there a list that you have before you collab? Or if somebody hits you up for collab, what are your do's and don'ts? What are your requests?
Honestly, it depends on the vibe that I get. Like, if it's something I can hear myself hopping on, or yeah, I'm not gonna just hop on a collab if I don't really like the artist's music. Like, I have to first like the music, the style. I feel like it's harder to get a female collab though, at least for me. I get more hit up by like guys and stuff, like guy artists to collab.
So no female, like hardly.
Yeah,
females hit you
hardly.
up? What kind of male artists have hit you up?
Rappers, and I'll just like hop on their hook and stuff.
Like Mexican rappers?
Yeah, like Chicano rappers. But 2 of them were from LA.
you did a hook for them.
Yeah. Actually, the
who?
majority of them were from LA.
No free promo, homie.
Oh shit! Well,
But yeah.
anybody known, famous?
Not anyone too known. No.
Okay.
Yeah, they were just
Bootleg
like.
number 1 and bootleg number 2.
Damn, dog. They pay you?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
paid.
So
I got
what
paid.
are your requirements then? So they hit you up. They say, "Hey, we like you. We want you to do a verse." What do you respond with? How do you hit the email back?
Well, first they would hit my manager up, and then my manager will follow up with them, see if they like their style, then show me, and then I'll see if I like their style, and then we'll just go from there and talk about pay and stuff.
So there's no way
Wait,
you would
hold
do
on, I
a
had a
feature.
question. No, go for it.
There's no way you would do a feature with someone if they were like, if they said, "Hey, I got 2 racks," and then you listen to it and it was whack. You wouldn't take the money?
I would take the money. What the hell?
Okay.
That's
Okay,
crazy
so-
talk.
No, so that's what I wanted to ask. I go, so you're at the point in your career where your music is good enough to charge?
Yes.
I'm just asking because a lot of artists, when they're coming up, they're building their catalog. They don't charge quite yet because they're not. Well, they do charge, but it's not. Or how does that work, Opina? You tell me.
I think
Because if you're an upcoming artist,
I think
you don't have that quite
it's
yet,
just
right?
from personal experience, and I'm not the biggest
Trade for
artist.
trade?
It can be like that, but at this, as you're growing, you'll kind of feel what you need to charge as
Yeah.
you're going. You'll go based on what you think. Like, it's, to me, bro, it's not so much based on how many followers you have.
Yeah.
A lot of rappers will do that. Oh, I got
Yeah.
75,000 followers,
But no one's
and
really listening to their
and nobody
music.
cares.
No one's even streaming.
Nobody cares who you are, because there could be someone who got 4,000, 5,000 followers, and when they walk in a room, everybody fucks with them.
Hell yeah. All those 4,000
I've seen that
actually-
a million times, bro.
Influence.
No, yeah.
Back to what we were
that's
saying.
Yeah.
and that is very true, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and I'm not trying to like say this and that, but like I seen it recently, bro. Like, been in rooms and like, you know, it's your influence and how you, like, sometimes Blue is like, shit, we on here all the time and I don't think much of it, but people see everything because we're constantly in front of the camera.
Yeah.
So it's about the influence. So that plays a role, and you kind of fill it out. You kind of fill it out as you go.
Have you had anybody tell you no, they're not paying you, or they don't want to pay you?
No, they've always asked me how much.
Yeah.
Like they don't come in my DMs with the impression that they're gonna get something for free. They come into my DMs like, I want to pay you.
Yeah.
That's always the vibe I get.
Have you reached out to collab with anybody? Nobody?
No, not
Why?
yet. Why? Just because I kind of want, like, I want to focus on my brand right now. Like the tumblers, the music videos, my merch, all that. I want to have something to present myself first. Because I have, you know, I've reached out to NB writers and stuff. My manager reached out to their manager. So we're going to have a little something going on, but nothing's confirmed yet. But I just kind of want to focus on that. So that way, when I do reach out to them, they're not just gonna be like, "Okay, who's this girl?"
That's smart.
They're gonna know who I am, and they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, okay."
You're shooting for the stars, though. MC Magic?
Dude, NB Writers, MC Magic, yeah.
Why them?
Because I grew up with them. I grew up listening to them, and MC Magic has gotten. I think her name is J Rocks, right? You mentioned her.
J Rocks, yeah.
She was just someone from.
She's from Imperial Valley too.
Yeah.
From like El Centro.
Yeah, she was just someone like me, and you know, she ended up blossoming, and it could happen to anyone.
So you're saying that you're focused on your brand. What is your brand called?
My brand is Juvie.
Oh,
That's my brand.
So your
yeah.
name is your
That's
brand.
my, yes.
And you're trying to have what, like you said, like merch and like music and
Music. I'm gonna be in a movie, and my movie has my name, Juvie.
That's cool.
you're in the movie?
I'm gonna be in a movie.
What kind of movie? A Tubi movie?
Damn,
It's gonna be
What's wrong
either
with
on
that?
Tubi. It's either gonna be
Oh,
on
shit.
Peacock. It's either gonna be on Netflix. It's called Hill Street Heist.
That
Hill
Tubi's
Street, huh?
good.
Yeah.
Fool, if you're on Tubi, you're doing things, my boy.
No,
Netflix.
that's
Netflix
what
would be
I'm
cool.
saying. Yeah, it's.
So you're
produced
trying to
by-
build your catalog up so
Yeah.
you could then pitch. You say,
My
hey, I'm here. Yeah,
resume.
that's what you got to do. And that's the
Yeah.
right thing to do. And that's the right thing to do. And if you can get, you know, paid on the way, then get your money, homegirl.
That's
You know
what
what I'm saying? What were you saying? The
How
movie?
did that happen? Yeah, the movie. Talk
The
about the
movie.
movie.
So the movie, I got introduced to my promoter. I have a promoter. His name is Royal Promotions. He ended up getting in contact with the producer, Angel Ray. Shout out to Angel Ray.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Angel Reyes.
Angel Ray, yeah, she also did a
she.
movie.
Oh, no,
yeah. It's a.
Right.
She also did a movie called Sam's Cry. She had Paul Rodriguez. She had Concrete Live in it. So
Okay,
she's
Concrete, we know
definitely,
Concrete.
yeah. She's tapped in with them, and then she's now doing Hill Street Heist, and I'm actually gonna be one of the lead roles in the movie. I'm not gonna be on the sidelines. Like I have my own script, everything. They're gonna have I'm gonna have my own scene.
That's
It-
dope.
What's the movie about?
So the movie's about basically this gangster, like this cholo, like his life. It's a true story.
You're
And
the baby mama.
No, I play a stripper.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
shit.
one of the lead strippers.
Yeah.
There you
we
go. You get into Fernando get into the bag. Is it Fernando? No, Brendan. My bad, Brendan. Brendan get into the bag, dog. You get into the bag. You a smart dude. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck.
Yeah.
Are you
So
sure
I'm
he's with you
super-
because he loves you and not for the money?
Oh my gosh.
Made him sign the prenup?
Damn. That's cool. So you're gonna play like a role in that?
Yeah.
Hills. What is it?
Hill Street Heist.
Hill Street Heist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna start. Well, they already started filming a couple of scenes. We're gonna have another one in September and October. We're trying to do it. We're trying to do it like for 2 years. So yeah, it's gonna be like out in 2026 because we started it 2024. So yeah, 2026.
You don't think that that's degrading your brand? Being a stripper on the movie? Is that what your brand
No,
is about?
if any, it's not my brand being a stripper. My brand is more like being an actress.
No, but you being part of a movie like that, you don't think it'll mess with your brand? Is your brand what would you call the girls that rap about Like P Killer's type of music, fool. She raps about like
ratchet
shaking
shit,
ass.
ratchet shit.
Yeah, would you consider your brand to be like that, or what is your? If somebody's looking in at your brand, what are you trying to sell them? And I don't mean the products. I mean like your image.
That's a good question. If someone's looking at my brand, what am I trying to sell them with my image wise?
Like, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Is it I mean, I try to help you out. Is it a little mixture of everything?
Pretty much.
A little bit of artistry, a little bit of how do you say? I don't want to say it in a bad way.
Because I have like,
like a sex sell, so a little bit of that, a little bit
I
of.
feel like I have a little bit of everything. Like I do, I have a little bit of sexy, but a little bit of conservative as well. Like I have a good balance.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'll try to do. I'll just try to keep that balance. But I'm not scared of being shown that way. I mean, it's a role, it's acting, and it could also open the doors to other, acting gigs and opportunities.
You answered that pretty good.
Well, it's because some females don't want to be they don't want to be tied to anything like that, and some do. Some girls like the ratchetness, the shaking ass.
But I get what she's saying, though.
Words and
she's saying that it's an acting role and that she can distinguish between that and then her real life. Some girls, right, like a Sexy Red, she doesn't distinguish because that's
she don't give a fuck.
That's
who
actually
she
her.
is.
That's
who she is in real life.
Yeah.
She's saying
Which,
that
hey.
it's like you know how to distinguish. Like, let's just say they wanted you to play a role for $1 million.
Of what? I don't do no what ifs.
I'll be the Chicano rapper. I'll be the Chicano rapper.
Use me as
you're not gonna play the role.
I ain't doing nothing to do with no fucking Chicano rapper, homie. Keep going. Change the subject.
Okay, let me ask you this. Being a woman in the game, like what's something that you've been through that you were like, fuck, man. You ever see any fuck shit? Like anybody like test you or try to?
Yeah. So like in September, I was around that time, like I was just so like, okay, who should I like, tap in with? Who should I get connected with? And I knew about this famous DJ because I had it from like a mutual artist was tapped in with him.
Don't tell me the name. It's cool. I don't want to hear the name. Fucking someone.
Yeah. So I ended up hitting him up, sliding his DMs. He followed me back and everything. And I wanted to like, utilize the connection. So I slid in his DMs. I gave him my phone number to work, and we were gonna like tap in the studio and stuff. And we did like a meeting on the phone. And he told me that he wanted me to send him pictures, like professional pictures, performances, anything that I could like, so he can kind of get the feel. And he was coming from Corona, California. So he told me that he wasn't like living in LA at the time. And
wait a minute, you said it's a DJ coming from over there?
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, he's a DJ for like a famous rapper.
So he said.
Yeah, no, he definitely had proof. He had pictures being with them, like videos, definitely had proof.
That's easy nowadays.
He photoshopped it.
AI. This
Not
was
only
definitely
AI.
before AI. It was like 2019,
Behind the scenes
2020. He like
Backstage
sneaked
pass.
in. He like sneaked in and didn't even. That's funny. But yeah, and then he ended up having different intentions, and he wanted to come down to me to San Diego, and we can like work in the studio and all that stuff. And everything was going good, and he just asked me, he was like, so are you gonna like take a shower, are you gonna
at the studio?
that's why he was like, I'm on the way from Corona to you. You're gonna shower, right? And I'm just like, shower? Like, we're talking about music, like, what are you? And I asked him, I was like, what do you mean shower? And he was like, yeah, you're gonna like, get like turn one up on me in the studio. You're gonna get like, you're gonna make me hot in the studio. And he's like, so make sure you shower. And I'm just like, when the fuck did I agree to doing all this? We were talking about nothing but professional stuff. Like, when was this the agreement? And he was like, oh, well, I thought it was in the agreement when I told you I was gonna travel to you. And he was even talking about renting out an Airbnb. And I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, and then he ended up getting like mad at me and ended up being like, you know what, I try to help you, like, you know what, fuck this, I guess you're not really about it, I guess you're really not about your music career like you say you are, because if you were, you would be willing to do this, and try to make it seem like it was my fault. And I was like, whatever, like I'm not having it.
What's his name?
I'm not putting no
It
names.
doesn't matter. Say his name. He a perv.
Yeah. Fucking treating you like
I'm not
treating
about
you
to
like an
blacklist
escort.
myself, but
He
yeah,
treated
no, it
her
was
like an
crazy.
escort, bro. That's crazy.
So
It was crazy.
This bootleg DJ thought he was Master P and get you a record deal. Lying ass fools on fool.
Yeah,
Lying ass fools.
it's just crazy, you know. It happens. It
He thought he was
happens.
Dr. Dre.
Was he a Chicano DJ?
Nah,
Oh shit.
Sounds like a white guy.
I'm like, no. If that would have been heartbreaking if it was, but nah, he was not part of the raza.
Damn.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. You
Thankfully.
have to go through shit like that as a female. Fuck.
Thankfully.
You never had to go through that being a rapper?
Jesus, God. Get out of here with that
No
crap,
one taking
Blue.
advantage of you.
Yeah, what I want to know, what I want to know, what was
not a rapper.
What was Big Dog thinking? You didn't think about setting him up.
Oh, he didn't even know
Oh,
me
yeah.
at the
Oh, he
time.
didn't know you at the time.
No.
Fuck,
He
dog.
wasn't in the picture at the time.
Imagine, fool. Yeah, bring him through. Fool.
So things like that are
Pull a
not.
lick.
You don't fall victim to because you don't know if that's a lie or not, right?
Yeah.
Like if this guy might be the key for me to blow up.
Yeah.
Do you ever consider that? Like, damn, maybe if I slide one in with this guy, he might make me rich and famous.
Nah, because then it's like they're never gonna let that go. They're always gonna be like, I did this, but I put you on, like they're always gonna have that. And I don't, no disrespect. Like, I'm not talking down on anyone that does that, to each their own. But for me, I want to move right,
On your own. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is females that do that though.
Yeah.
They handle their business and they move up the totem pole that way.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, they're rich and famous. But
Yeah? Who's that?
come on,
what female?
Who are
I'm
you
not saying
talking
in
about?
Chicano rap, but like
Oh,
you
you're
hear
talking about
like
mainstream?
Cardi B. You hear
Mainstream
like Nicki
rap.
Minaj.
Mainstream rap.
You hear
Okay.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh no, and she lets it be known. I got this from being a stripper.
Because to keep it a buck in Chicano rap, all you females out, don't fall for it, because there ain't no money they gonna
Don't
give you.
fall for, yeah, no,
there ain't no
for real.
There ain't no money they got, bro. I'll just keep it a buck, bro.
They're just trying.
They're only trying that shit, dog. They might give you they're giving you a Del Taco meal and a $300 check that they got on iTunes. That's about it, dog.
And they're gonna make you wait for it too.
In 2 weeks.
And the French fries gonna be cold. You ain't not getting nothing on there. Man, so I mean, we've heard it many times. Like a lot of female artists, they go through similar stuff, or people act like creeps and shit. They just it's just the way people are.
Yeah.
But there's nothing that nobody can offer you that you can do for yourself nowadays.
That's true, especially with the platforms that we have now. It's just about really taking advantage of it and learning how to maneuver it and learn how to be different from the rest.
Nowadays, believe me when I tell you, like, what somebody else can offer you really is just a plug or a connect. What they're not gonna give you money, and that plug or the connect, you can get to that yourself if you just put in the work.
Mm-hmm.
So in ultra reality,
sometimes it's just a message away on a DM. Believe it or not,
No, really.
A lot of times that's happened for me, where I'm like, this dude ain't never gonna answer, and next thing you know, boom. Yeah, sometimes what I'm saying is there are genuine people in the game, and there's a lot of creeps too, sleazeballs and weirdos. So you gotta be on your
you just gotta
toes.
be careful. That's it.
You gotta know.
Yeah, you got a good management.
We're one of the good guys, huh, fool?
Yeah, we're some of the good guys.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
You're like, only on Tuesdays.
Only on
Tuesdays
Tuesdays.
and-
We came on the perfect day. Oh,
what is it? Tuesdays and Sundays now.
no. Sundays.
Tuesdays and Sundays. Okay, so you got your own engineer and everything,
I don't
your
have,
own studio.
I have a studio that I go to. Yeah, I go to a couple studios in San Diego.
Yeah, people don't realize how it costs money to go to studios.
Fuck yeah.
and everything. You know,
Yeah, you have to go.
$100 for 2 hours now. 3 hours.
I know.
How are you funding your career right now?
I also work a 9 to 5, and
Nurse assistant.
Nah, I'm a
Yes.
receptionist.
Oh, close.
Oh yeah, receptionist.
Yeah, I'm a receptionist. It's cool. I have a savings account, so I'm able to. I don't have like no crazy big bills, so I'm lucky for
Oh,
that.
that's nice.
Yeah, I'm lucky for that. So definitely that helps me to be able to.
Yeah,
just,
it does. That's a good piece of advice to any upcoming artist. In
Fuck yeah.
anything, fool, is get rid of all your. If you have a lot of bills, try to get rid of as much as you can to open up as much money as you can to put back into your career, right?
Well, that's what I
For
say.
sure.
You shouldn't expend what you don't have. Like if you're trying to do music and you don't have it like that, there's no point in getting a Benz to look cool. Get you a car you can
Ultima.
pay off, quick. You know, buy it cash. You're done. You don't have a car payment.
Yo.
Just to get you to and from the studio. You know, then etc. Like everything else. You know, take your bills down. You know, if it's just you and your man, a little studio and kick it. You know, like you gotta do it like that when you're chasing dreams. You know.
Yeah, I actually told my manager too. I was like, I'm gonna need every other Saturday off because I was just tired of work. There was just so many like events that I was missing because I had to work Saturday. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be getting paid less, but you know, it's gonna work out because I'm gonna focus more on my career and put that more onto.
No, yeah, you're balancing out your work with your career and trying to make it work.
Yeah.
When you mean events, you mean like shows and stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
You've been performing?
I've been, I have shows going on right now. I'm gonna go to I'm actually gonna go to a Chicano festival that's happening in July.
Where's that at? Vegas?
In Tucson, Arizona.
Oh, Tucson, Arizona.
That's the little one, right?
I think so. Yeah, Cactus Jam Music Festival. That's what it's called.
Oh no, that's not it. I thought you said Chicano Festival.
Sorry, I meant Cactus Jam Music.
Damn, sorry, little one. Try. You know who Mr. Little One is?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a Chicano rap.
From
What?
where? Hold on. From where?
I'm gonna say LA.
Oh, shit.
Just stop there.
She's out of the loop.
Stop there.
That's a good thing. That's actually a good thing.
Hey, I tried twice, Mr. Little One.
He's from San Diego.
He's from your city.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's all right. That's good though that you don't know these washed up rappers. Sorry,
I hate
bro.
to be a buck. Let's keep it a buck, but that's actually good
That's
that
a
you're
good
not in
thing.
the
Yeah,
loop.
you don't even know these washed up rappers, bro. They know where to be found right now.
So let me ask you
They're
this:
legends.
The new rappers in San Diego, do you know them? Like the new Latino rappers?
Yeah, like Lil Weirdo,
Okay.
Lefty.
Whoa, where's Lefty from?
Lefty's not from San
Okay, there
Diego,
you
but
go.
Lil Weirdo.
Okay, I'm talking about
Kasia.
Yeah.
San Diego rappers. Okay,
Who else from San Diego right now?
you got.
Don't mention that. one,
What's his
No.
name?
Don't say it.
No, let her say. I want to
Oh,
hear.
okay.
It. I want. No,
No, go ahead, say it.
say
No.
I have to look him up. I forgot his name.
There's a few now, man. I wrote them down, but I don't have my
Yeah, I'm like, hold on.
some
There's a
new
bunch
ones.
of them
New
now,
ones
yeah.
now, yeah. Everybody's rapping.
I'm
now.
like me.
Everybody.
But yeah, and then I'm also gonna. Are you guys familiar with MC Peps?
I heard his name. He's with Mitchell
Bob?
Loco.
Oh,
He's with
Mitchell
Mitchell Loco. Yeah, he's an older guy, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He was also pretty big in the 90s. We're doing a song together. We're
Oh, really?
collabing.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
that's
in the
pretty dope.
works.
That's pretty dope.
It's in the works.
Pretty
Yeah.
soon there's gonna be rappers from La Jolla.
I don't know.
That's
his music.
crazy.
That's great. That's the rich area, bro. There's gonna be that one from there.
On some
There's
like
gonna-
most Malibu.
Yeah, well, there's probably gonna be one from where's that other place? Lakeside and
Lakeside or
what's more east of that?
Carlsbad.
Carlsbad. I think there is.
all the
rappers
nice
from Carlsbad.
Del Mar.
I know.
Pretty soon.
Did you ever listen to like female rappers from back then, like Miss Sancha? She's from San Diego.
Miss Sancha.
That's a good thing because she's like what would you call her? Like a Cardi B, Spanish rap.
Yeah,
Does
she was
still,
popping
does
back
she
then.
still do her thing now, or how is she?
Yeah,
She
kind of, but under a different name.
Yeah.
No, she's not like
she rebranded.
Yeah, she rebranded for sure. Who's your
Okay,
top
okay.
5 female artists in California?
My top 5 in
No,
California.
not in Cali. Oh, everything.
You want
'Cause
everything?
there's not
I
too
like
many
Cali.
in Cali, fool. Everything.
Oh, there's a lot in California, but go all across America.
Okay, so I would say Cali Uchis. I would say Sabrina Claudio. Do you guys know Sabrina Claudio? No. I would say Lana Del Rey.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know who that is. I'm gonna look up
He's
the other
all
ones.
lost.
Tupac. Damn.
Let's talk about Tupac.
Nah, it's
Shit.
cool though because that's the.
Keep going. No, you're
the
putting me on
ancient-
right now. I'm gonna search these people up.
I would say what's her name? Amaria. She's coming up. She's from
She's
New York.
tight. Yeah, she is tight. I
She's from
actually
New York.
reached out to her.
No way.
Yeah, but I didn't get a response though. But yeah,
Oh.
she's dope.
Womp, womp,
I
womp,
saw
womp.
her
Yeah.
live.
Sorry.
She actually
I'm keeping it a buck, dude. No response.
Yeah, but she's coming up
Yeah,
too.
she's tight.
She's not too big, but she's getting there.
Who else? Who's your
She's
fifth?
getting there. My fifth.
Well, that's when I like to reach out when they're not too out of reach.
Yeah, when they're like at the perfect
Mm-hmm.
timing. Maria Isabel. She's also another low key artist too.
Yeah, Marie Isabel. Okay.
From New York. She's
I'm gonna have
Puerto
to check
Rican.
them out. Marie Isabel, and you said Caliucci.
You guys have. I can't believe you guys don't know who Cali is. That's crazy.
Okay, and what about your top 5? Male
Oh,
artists.
okay.
Yeah.
Like singers, rappers, just in general.
Yeah, in general, yeah.
In general, okay. I would say Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. Okay, yeah, we know that.
Bad Bunny. I would say Kendrick Lamar. I would say J. Cole. The Weeknd. I grew up with The Weeknd. And Brent Faiyaz.
Who?
Brent Faiyaz?
I don't know who that is.
No?
Favorite Kendrick Lamar song of all
My
time.
favorite Kendrick from all time? Probably Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe.
Oh, yeah. That's a classic. You know.
Yeah.
That's
that
the one.
one, 2014. I was a freshman in high school, so it just
Oh,
brings back
vibe.
hella
Yeah.
memories.
Vibes.
Yeah,
Oh.
bitch don't kill my
Oh,
vibe.
that
Yeah.
one, that
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that
is
song?
Is that the same one on swimming pools, right?
Yeah,
song.
the album. Yeah.
Yeah, what was the name of the album? Good Kid, Mad City.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that was his best album. Better than wasn't this one called Jinx? Yeah. Did you like the
Yeah.
new one? Did you like the new one?
Jinx.
Or what is it called?
GNX, fool.
Oh,
I
whatever.
liked it, but definitely not old
Jesus,
Kendrick.
Vato.
Oh, that's how you pronounce it. That's
No,
how.
you don't. GNX is that car.
Oh,
The
okay.
Grand National.
I don't know. I like the old one better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have you guys ever seen him?
No. Blue reached out to him, but no answer.
We did content with J Rock back in the early 2009.
Yeah, with J Rock, huh?
He's part of that TDE, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. J Rock shit was
Dang,
tight.
2009. You guys been having this podcast for a while.
No. That's-
Oh,
Or
okay,
doing
okay.
something else.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
white-
was no
white
podcast till about 2000.
Yeah, it wasn't even a thing, huh?
So like 2018, right? Or somewhere around there, 17,
I don't
18.
know.
I don't know. For our genre. So what do you got coming out now? What's your next move? You just dropped like 3 songs. I seen that.
Yes. So my next move is I'm gonna be dropping the music video tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I have upcoming shows.
What's the name of the music video?
The music video is called Unwind.
Unwind.
It's called Unwind from my EP, one of the songs from my EP. And then I also have Rising and Mary Jane. And I'm also making videos on those as well. And I'm probably going to drop them like sometime this month or next month. But yeah, and then I also got upcoming shows. The one from Arizona I told you guys about in July. There's gonna be like a lowrider event on the 14th of June in San Diego, and I'm gonna just be posting up there, promoting
Taking photos
myself,
and
taking
stuff like
photos.
that. Content.
Yeah, networking, everything.
Where's that gonna be at?
Let me look at the flyer.
It's like the annual lowrider show, but in Dago.
But in Dago, yeah, it's gonna be more like in more like in Oceanside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. More around that area.
There's some rappers from over there, like DZ
like
Hollow, and then Bishop.
What's his name? Yeah, Bishop Snow.
Yeah, Bishop Snow.
Hell yeah, they're doing their thing.
They'll probably be there.
For sure.
I have a question. How important is the content for you right now in your career? Like making content.
How important is it?
Is it a big factor in your career or it's just music? And I'm talking about content. I'm talking about like clips, shorts, photos. I'm not talking about music videos or like music.
I feel like it's pretty big for me because, you know, that's kind of what gets people reminded. Like, hey, you know, I dropped this song, you know, peep it. Because I feel like it's one thing just posting it, and then it's one thing like marketing it. So it's like, I feel like that's what content is. You're marketing yourself with reels, with shorts, with clips. Even with the post, you know, with music now, I'll put my song, you know, remind people like, hey, this is what I do. And yeah.
So you think it's a pretty big part of the career?
I think it is. And I think a lot of artists hate that, you know, because they don't want to be content creators. They just want to drop music. They just want to be an artist. They don't want to be this, you know, but you also have to.
It's a new world.
Yeah.
So how do you go when you drop a record? You drop a record on like all digital platforms, right?
On all platforms.
And then how do you promote it?
I promote it by either posting a story on it with the link. I'll post a reel on it with my post on Instagram. I'll have the song. Just any little thing, I'll be reminded, and people have been reaching out to me like, hey, I peeped your song. So it's working.
You create shorts and clips? What kind of shorts you be doing?
Shorts, like...
Those are like the
like
1 minute,
sketch, like
1 minute videos.
Oh, probably. Well, the last short that I did, I was performing like it was like a TikTok studio. Like some guy that did it, he was tapped in with TikTok headquarters, and we had like a little performance there, and I did a short with my song. Okay. And it ended up getting like 10,000 views. Oh, nice. So
that's good.
It did really good.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Do you think it would have been harder to make it now or back in the day without these platforms?
I feel like back in the day, if I had that drive, like if I still wanted to do music, I feel like I would have made it. I feel like I would make it if I was born back in the day or born now.
Okay.
Because especially, I feel like maybe back then it's more of an advantage because, we don't have the tools we have now, but back then we didn't have the competition we have now either. You know, there wasn't that many people that wanted to do.
That's a tough one.
What you wanted to do. What do you think on that?
I'm asking you. I got my opinion on it, but that's a good opinion though. Yeah. I feel like the competition wasn't as tough though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying now.
Oh, really?
I think it's more quantity over quality.
That's
the music
true.
That's dropping.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, and I'm not just saying that because I think like the like Death Row era, the Tupac, I think all that music was way more top notch. You know, in my opinion. You know, they got some good artists now, don't get me wrong. But like it's hard for me to like hop in the whip and be like, okay, I'm gonna put on this artist still over Tupac. Yeah. And it sounds crazy, but it's like
he was the GOAT.
But that's what I'm saying. But there's other artists too. It's just hard. Like that music just knocks, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it just knocks and knocks and knocks. Even the oldies.
No, yeah.
Like it's like sometimes I look at it like I know it's crazy, but oldies, right? Okay, like the 90s rap, oldies. How can you make oldies now? You can't do it. It'd be hard to.
I'm about to make an oldies song.
You can do it, but is it gonna be on that level? You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a difficult task to repeat that great of a music.
Yeah. I mean, are you familiar with Sacred Souls? They're also from San Diego.
I'm not.
No.
The ones who makes those oldies were the dude. They look white. He has glasses. They're like
Duran.
Like they're close.
Yeah,
but that's one group. That's one group.
Definitely check out Sacred Souls. They're from San Diego, and they're huge now. They have like millions of followers on Instagram. They go on tour, And they're from San Diego, and they have that oldies vibe, but they're like, it's clean. Like, it sounds...
I'm going to check them out. Yeah, because I'm always looking, you know. I like Duran Duran. They got it almost down to a T. And what makes it good about them is kind of, they don't look like your average oldie guys that would sing oldies.
Yeah, they have that new style to it. Yeah,
but see, that's my point, modern. Too. If you think about what I'm saying, back in the day with oldies, there was a lot of groups that sang oldies. You know, you had Mary Wells, but she was from the... they had whatever they were called, the Marvelettes, right? Then you had Brent Wood. You had all these guys, different crews. But in the future, you only have Duran Duran and Sacred Souls that could do it. It's what is it?
Quality over quantity.
Yeah, like there's not as many good ones as there was back then, is what I'm saying. Like, because it's hard to repeat that brand of music. So everyone's trying to...
They're trying to.
Yeah. And that's good, though. That's good. I need that because I like oldies, bro.
No, I love oldies. I'm actually going to do an oldies song.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. That'd be dope. Let me know when it's done.
I will, for sure.
But I didn't ask you the whole podcast. How did you get your name Juvie? Where's that come from?
So it comes from Juviana, actually. I saw a comment that said, "Did you go to Juvie?"
Yeah.
It's short for Juviana. So yeah, my name is Juviana. And I just was always called Juvie, Juvia, like Juvia, Juvie V. That's why I have my Juvie V. But yeah, I put JUV exclamation point just because Juvie, JUVI was already taken, So
you took the exclamation point. Yeah, okay. So it's short for your name. It doesn't mean anything about...
Yeah, it's nothing too deep.
Like, you weren't crazy as a juvenile. Yeah. You didn't go to juvenile hall.
Not a delinquent.
You didn't do any of that stuff. Growing up.
Yeah, no, I stayed out of trouble.
Yeah, clean record. Yeah, not even a jaywalk.
Not even a jaywalk.
Damn.
I mean, I will jaywalk, but I haven't gotten... So that
answers your question. Remember, there's a question about your credit score. That should answer
my credit score, exactly.
Yeah, if she don't got any tickets, bro, her credit score is solid. I don't think even people know what the highest credit score is you can get. You know, I hear people say, "Oh, I got 1,000 credit score." You can't even get a credit score that high.
You're lying.
Yeah, you're lying.
That's how I know your credit score is bad.
Yeah, hell yeah. You into basketball? You got a basketball team? Or you like the Padres? Let me guess.
Padre I love the Padres. Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
oh man.
I mean, you guys smoked us last year, so I mean, you guys won the whole.
Oh yeah, how'd you know I was a Dodger fan?
Because you're from LA. Come on now.
I'm not from LA.
You're not from LA.
No, I mean.
But I am a Dodger fan though.
You grew up. Well, like.
I grew up around Dodger fans. We'll put it that way. Yeah. You want to take some phone? We're gonna take some phone calls now.
Oh, okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Cool. Set it up.
All right, I'm gonna set it up real quick. The number is listed on the top left corner of your screen. 213-770-7838. If anybody wants to call in, 213-770-7838. When you call in, lower your TV all the way down. Do not call from a blocked number. And when you are talking to us, talk directly to the phone. Do not talk to the computer or the TV. All right, because there's a lag. Let's go.
That's crazy how time flies.
I know. That means we're doing good.
818, you're in the building.
Hey, what's up, Julie?
Hey, what's
I have
up?
a question for you. What's up? It's a pleasure to talk to you. I have a question for you.
Hell yeah, let me know.
You're not that DJ stalker from Riverside, are you?
Yeah.
Because if you
Corona.
are.
No, this is Miguelito's Tattoos on Instagram.
Oh, hell yeah. How are you?
Okay.
Hey, no free promo, homie.
Hey, you guys, that's who I was. Come on now. All right. So here it goes. All right. So I heard your music, man. Hey, have you ever considered like opening up for Jamie?
Ooh, I wouldn't turn it down.
Who's that?
Hey, that'd be cool. You guys kind of have the same style. You guys kind of have the same hair too. That'd be cool. See you guys together.
Okay,
and
hell yeah.
come up together, So that's just all I wanted to say, and keep doing you, and thank you for accepting me, guys.
Hey, hell yeah. Thank you for tapping in. We appreciate you.
All right,
salute, my boy. Thanks for calling.
Appreciate the call.
Who did he say?
He said Jamie.
Connecting.
Or Jenny?
I think he said, no, Jamie.
Oh, Jamie?
Jamie.
Okay. 512, you're in the building.
cracking? This is Royal 13X3.
Hey, Royal, what's up?
What's up? Yeah, I'm Juice Promoter. What's up, Hater World?
What's up? What's
Cracking
up?
out, Scorpion.
What's up?
Hey, what's good with Big Negro? You talked to him lately?
Talking to you?
Yeah, Street Life Music. I'm talking to Opina.
Oh, yeah. The homie, you talking about Dark Negro? The big ogre?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Nah, he's doing his thing, dog. He's out there. I think he's in, I want to say over there in Arizona, no? He's got
actually, I believe he moved to Las Vegas.
Oh, he's in Las Vegas. Now, that's where his son's at. So, yeah, salute the homie, man. Yeah, Negro.
Oh, yeah, hey, actually, I casted Juve for Hill Street Heights, which is based on a true story. It takes place in L.A. That's a lot of action, violence, and basically, and it has to do with bank robberies, house robberies, and jewelry heists.
Damn, we watching that one.
Mm-hmm.
Speak for yourself, I said.
Damn, you're not gonna support brown business?
Oh no, I was just playing.
Hey, check it out. Those tumblers Juice has available. So if anybody's interested in supporting, check out those tumblers. They keep the drinks nice and cold for long periods of time as well as hot.
Show them the tumbler.
That's a new design. That's a new design right there on that tumbler right there.
That's dope. Hell yeah.
Get your tumblers.
Yeah, shout out to Juve. She's doing her thing. She's got a lot of shows in the line. Shout out to the homie RC Promotions, which is her uncle.
Yeah.
Oh, that fool was talking about JME, the girl that was with that Trouble Kid.
Oh shit! Okay, I don't know that.
Come on, but I'll let y'all finish your podcast, man. Much love and respect. This at Porterville, Texas, back and forth from Texas to Cali. Much love to AZ, the homie Jay Vengeance, the real Burpees King, straight out of SD.
Hell yeah! Salute to the homies.
Salute, big dog.
They're doing their thing.
Let's go. Next caller. 480, you're in the building.
Hey, what's up? This is Junior from Cisco 2 in Phoenix, Arizona. Shout out to Haters World and to Juvie. I got a comment to make, or a question, I guess, about when you guys mentioned her saving her money and not buying like a Mercedes and stuff. I don't know if Opina knows how to answer this. Isn't it true that as a rapper, you can claim those things in your taxes as part of your image? Like jewelry and stuff like that.
Jewelry, certain stuff. Yeah, there's little tricks to it, bro. You know, I mean, you just gotta find a tax guy who could do it the right way. You know, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, so I was wondering if maybe, if she didn't know that, maybe she can use that, something valuable that I kind of overheard.
Do you want to buy her a Mercedes, my boy?
And shit like that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
For a sugar daddy.
You guys were saying she shouldn't buy one, but maybe she could buy one and still use.
I wasn't saying that she. I wasn't saying that she shouldn't buy like nice Mercedes. So what I'm saying is, like, at the time when you have to put the money down and you don't have it and you're trying to do music gets expensive, dog.
Yeah.
Some of these music videos I've done are $3,000-$4,000 in one shot. And one time I had to reshoot one, so I had to pay it again recently. So when you're in the hole like that, 6,000, it's like, why would you go spend out of your means if you don't got it? No. At the moment. But if you build up and you can get the Mercedes and you could write it off, however you write it off, then cool.
Hey, that's pretty smart, actually.
Yeah, I was just thinking because I overheard that. I was wondering if it was true.
Yeah, no, you could. Yeah, you could definitely write all that stuff off.
Yeah. Okay, man. You guys have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
All right, the number is listed on the screen, 213-770-7838. Go ahead and call in. The phone lines are now open. 213-770-7838. Go ahead and ask Juvie anything you want. All right, go ahead and call in. Let's go.
Damn, I didn't realize, man. We already went like over 2 hours. 2 hours in.
Connecting.
626, you're in the building.
What's up, Blue Devils? Cracking Opina. Shout out, man. Shout out to your guests from San Diego. I just want to send a shout out real quick to everyone in the chat. Baby Blue Dramatic, Esta Westbest, Little Londell, CHK 805, and last but definitely not least, El famoso Don Peludo, homie. This is Mr. Tech, homie. How you man, homie? Showing the love. Yes, ya se la saben, homie. It's the hater world, dog.
Hell yeah. Salute, bro.
Salute to everybody, man. You know, Droops. You know, Droops will be back. Prayers for Droops. You know, I heard about what happened. You know. Yeah, man. Shout out, man.
Hell yeah. Keep Droops in your prayers, my boy. You already know. Salute to the big homie. Salute to the big homie.
I just heard about it seen it on IG, you know? That's all bad, homeboy.
Yeah. You know how that is.
Have him in Zepa in my prayers, homie, you know.
Yeah, for sure, my boy. Thanks for that. Appreciate that.
Yeah, what a cool way. Shortly after Mother's Day, too, dog. That's fucking, you know, that's all bad, too, homie. I can only imagine, homie.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm going to let you go.
All right, my boy. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate you. All right, let's go. Next caller.
Baby Blue. Yeah, the time just went, man. I thought it was 8:40.
That just means that I'm a good guest and I should definitely come back.
Yeah, you need to come back. Yeah, man. We've been lining up. We've been having a lot of interviews, you know. So it gets tough too.
Yeah.
You know.
Did he say that was Don Peludo? Is that what he said?
He gave a shout out to them. Yeah, a few people in the chat.
All right, we'll take a few more phone calls. Go ahead and call in. We'll take a few more phone calls. Go ahead and call in. That's 213-770-7838. 213-770-7838. Come on.
You guys are like San Diego's like kind of always been to themselves, you know, like they got their own thing going. You know, like it's always like, you know, like the rappers out there, even the ones that were kind of going mainstream. I would say like JL Felony, you heard of him, Mitchie Slick. Those are like legends.
You should know these people.
Huh?
She don't know these people.
Oh my God.
You know who Mitchie Slick is? Yeah, Mitchie Slick. Yeah. I mean, that's a hood legend out there. Street.
Tupac? Who doesn't know Tupac?
That's what I'm saying. That's why.
You're like Tupac.
Because everybody knows Tupac. We're gonna take a couple more calls.
The sound is.
Go ahead.
You create like your own. Like you got your own base. You don't really need any other city.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you got everything there. A lot of artists from there have always made their guap and did their thing, man. I used to bump Mitchie Slick. I like his shit. He's dope. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He was one of the artists. You fuck with Mitchie?
No.
No? You never listen to him?
I don't like the San Diego music like that.
Oh.
No, I like Mitchie Slick. Was dope.
I'm all hurt.
No. Like I like Weirdo and
Weirdo's
and Little
dope too.
One and Shadow and shit like that. But like black homies from over there, I don't really.
You don't like their music? Oh, yeah. I like their shit. Well, Mitchie Slick is like one of the very few from there. He was tight.
What do you guys do when there's like a guest that you guys don't really like? Do you guys just go off of each other's energy? Just kind of.
Nah,
we just research.
I try, yeah. Well, you know, when the artist is young and there's not a lot of catalog, we just kind of freestyle it. Like with you, I mean, you don't have a big catalog. You got maybe about 12 songs total. You know, I mean,
yeah. But I got like stuff on the side, like shit going on.
No. I get that. But
Mexico, you're in the building. You're gonna be the last caller, so make it good.
I get to be the last one, que no? That's right. Hey, Juvie, buenas noches, girl.
Hey.
This is Baby Blue Dramatic in the chat.
It was good.
And to tap in, man, you know, congratulate you on what you got going on, and just know that you got all the Raza support on your endeavors, and we'll be looking out for your future projects. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah! Thank you so much.
Hell yeah! Keep doing your thing. Keep putting on for the females and for the Raza, and you know you can count on Hater World support 100%.
Hell yeah! Thank you. You already know.
Yep. Shout out the Hater Universe. Shout out Blue Opina, and shout out my son Adrian and everybody else tapping in.
Hey.
You already know, my boy.
Hell yeah.
You already know.
Shout out. Salute, fellas. Have a good one.
Appreciate you.
Hell yeah. Thank you for tuning in.
Bye,
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
All right, last call. That was the last caller.
That was the last caller. Yeah, that's dope, man. Well, hell yeah. We appreciate you coming on. You know,
of course.
You know, it's always.
There's one more.
One more?
Go.
Okay, let's do it. One more? All right.
951, what up?
Yeah, not a good way to end.
Wow, fucking wow, bro.
You know who it was? It was that DJ. Corona number.
What is Corona?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Fuck.
It was the DJ.
And
He's
guess
like,
what,
why
motherfucker?
y'all talking
She's
shit?
gonna give up. She's gonna give up the name right now.
And we're gonna. Put
I
you
live
on
right
blast.
there in that area, and we're gonna get you, bro, on blast right now. Yeah.
We're gonna.
You bum. You creep.
You weirdo.
Yeah, you weirdo. Nah, it was a good interview coming through, and now you know.
I learned too about all these new artists. You know, I never heard before. So
Yeah, well, it's good. It's good to bring in. I like to say we bring in the streets once in a while. That's coming up, and because we don't like people to feel like they can never get a chance to come on. So we try to help.
323, what up? Yo. Hello. All right, I'm trying to give them a chance. Sorry. I just, people are calling, so I'm trying to give them a chance.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah.
You never know. One of them might be a millionaire ready to give you a record deal.
Shit.
Or give us a sponsor.
You never know.
You never know, yeah. Yeah, but it's good, to bring everybody on, as many as we can. There's so many artists, but I
appreciate you guys for having me. You know?
Thanks for making the drive and coming on. As soon as you get your album going, we already talked about it. We got the album release.
The release, we're gonna get it cracking.
We gotta turn up,
Hell yeah!
You gotta bring your engineer.
Bring my abuela.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That would be legendary. Yeah.
Here we go. Hold on. 323. Can you hear us?
Nah, something's off.
Is that fool's phone? Yeah, that fool's phone. Oh well, I tried,
man.
I tried.
Yeah, so keep grinding, keep doing your thing. Keep the attitude's good. You got a good attitude, you got energy. You just keep pushing. You kind of already, I could tell you kind of already know what the game is by the way that you come on, get in front of the camera. You kind of know what the deal is. It requires that. You know it. You said it requires certain things to shine. So, just keep going at it. And you got a good team behind you. I mean, they made this happen. So, salute to the team.
It's not easy to come here, believe me.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, so salute the team you got.
Hold on, here's another one.
Chef's
that's the same.
We're relentless.
That's the same food that farted. Declined.
Oh, block him.
Decline. Let me see. Any last words? Anything you want to say? Anything that we left out? What did we leave out?
Well, again, I'm going to be dropping my music video to Unwind tomorrow, guys. So stay tuned. If you guys follow me on Instagram, it's JUV1V1. That is where you'll get the updates on my music, what's going on, insights on my next shows, modeling, all that. So yeah, I thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for having me. You're
welcome.
Shit was a vibe. Shit just flew by. And, you guys go crazy in the comments. You guys are doing your thing. You guys are staying in tune with us, Check out the tumblers. They're $30. You can get them on my on Instagram. Just DM me and I got you guys.
I'm going to leave that one right there so that way it's always there.
Yep.
With the forklift.
With the forklift to top it off. Hell yeah.
You're not a forklift driver, are you?
No.
Okay.
There we go.
Definitely not Chicano rap.
Chicano rap.
And we just want to say this Thursday, man, we got a good guest coming. Yeah, a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Self-Provoked.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Yeah, you
know
him?
who that is?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We got Self-Provoked coming.
Shit.
I don't believe you.
Okay. Next one, what day?
Thursday.
You're
coming 2 days.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Self-Provoked. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's fucking lit.
There you go. Salute Self-Provoked. Oh, that's one of the ones food that I owe him. I didn't sit in on the first one.
Yeah, we'll be good by then, man. Take a little break. Sure. Take a little break, man. We've been going back to back to back to back, bro.
Yeah. And then we got that one. Oh, did you announce the girl already? The other girl?
Oh, we got Jaden Newman the following Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
so you guys just get it lined up, huh?
Yeah, we getting there. That's gonna be a good one. Jaden Newman's pretty doing her thing. So
hell yeah.
Sure. Salute the whole chat. Thank you guys for coming in, tuning in. Thanks for calling in. And
appreciate everybody. Salute to the guests, Juvie. Salute to Opina.
I
Everybody,
had so much fun.
everybody keep Droops in your prayers.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he posted on his Instagram what's going on. So go to his Instagram, go check it out. Keep him in your prayers. And salute to Juvie. Whenever you want to come back, you have open doors.
Oh, hell yeah.
So,
thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Opina, salute to you too. And Brandon over here for being a good sport.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, and with that being said, until next time, hater world, and we out. Let's go.
You gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no